Never tried to turn this thing on, but I really want coffee. You are the reason this door exists. We are leaving the campsite now to go do our closing. I'm bringing Percy with me because I don't trust him in the camper by himself just yet. Marshall is still at work, so he'll be meeting us there. This road's bumpy. He'll be meeting us there, but after our closing, we'll probably just come back to the campsite and make some dinner. What do you think, Percy? Sound like a plan? Yeah? You don't care, you just want your window open. After transferring ownership, we decided to give Percy a test run while we went to pick up the rest of the family. Try to clean up as much as I could. My biggest concern with Percy and leaving him in the camper is the food. That door locks, or that window locks. That window does not, so I put the Reflectix up to try to keep him from jumping out. And we got the GoPro going so I can watch what he's going to be doing. But hopefully he's a good boy. He's a good boy. This was his first attempt at jumping on the bed without my help. His short legs made it a bit difficult to jump. But don't worry, he's a pro at getting on the bed now. He just needed some practice. And that's where he sat for the next hour and a half, being the best boy ever. This is why you have an organization system, guys. This is why you have a Sam. Every marshal needs a Sam.
This is all your fault.
This is not my fault. You touched it. It was perfect before.
These are my daughters, Amelia and Zoe.
Okay, that's enough.
Crocodile Dundee over here in our wild adventures.
You'll see more of them during the summer break when they travel around the U.S. with us.
trying to hit your sister.
Learning, you know, you're bad at first, and you sleep on it, and the next day you're like awesome at it.
The day after we dropped the girls off at their mom's, it was time to head to the next destination. Off-roading in a Hyundai Accent actually works pretty well. So we've made it to Marshall's work. Marshall works at the Oak Grove Gaming and Racing, which by the time this video comes out, he will no longer work there. He only has a couple days left. Today is Sunday, his last day is on Thursday, and on Thursday we will go back out to LBL and back out to the woods. Bit of a rough start. The weight was off a little bit because we were so used to having the water jugs full, all three of them. And this time, one of them was full and one was empty, and then there was another one that was like half full. Because the weight was a little bit different, it caused the Scamp to kind of fishtail a little bit a couple times, so we ended up taking a longer route. We were scared to bring the Scamp on the interstate. FYI, Kentucky interstates absolutely suck. It's just broken concrete the whole entire way. But we made it here. We got into a slip at the RV park. The security's driving by and it's super awkward. Not quite used to talking in front of a camera in front of people yet. Alright. The RV park is nothing but a parking lot. Percy's not too thrilled about it. He can't do whatever he wants. One big thing, the way that we are set up, we're set up for camping. We live outdoors. We cook outside. We hang out outside. This 10 feet of living space is only used for sleeping and shelter, and if we want to hang out in here for any reason. We're not really set up for an RV park. So it looks a little weird having all of our stuff out there, all of our bins and our table and cooking out there and washing our dishes out there, and the amount of just chaos that we create just living life. So we kind of had to alter things a little bit. Currently, all of our bins are being stored on the bunk bed. They're working as shelves right now, pretty much. So there's nothing outside, really. Percy's just chilling. Doesn't know what else to do. But, you know, you got that lovely view right there. It's so funny driving past these big RVs. And we have this little baby Scamp. So we'll be here for 4 nights, Sunday through Thursday. We'll leave Thursday, go back in the woods. It'll be great.
Oh, such a long walk.
But we did have opportunities to make the best of our time there. So Marshall went to the bathroom and just tried to just leave me with the no keys, but I have keys. So guess what? I'm gonna leave him. He has to walk to the camper. Is it a jerk move? Maybe. Do I care? No.
In my head, that was gonna be different. You were gonna walk back, maybe with a truck.
Sure.
This is truly the windiest storm I have ever
The trash bag flag.
It's our white flag. We give up.
Can't see the wind, but I parked the the truck strategically to block the wind. It is freaking ridiculous. We're like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and you can feel it in the camper even now. Like, it's incredible. Sam's over there. Look at her being weird. It just, there's nothing to block. It's just a big old field, so it's just straight line winds. Dude, the wind. It's a tornado warning, isn't it?
No, watch. We have the perfect conditions for a tornado, but not an actual tornado. Of course, we knew we couldn't ride out the storm without proper provisions. And we got margarita.
We have a lot of margarita.
Doesn't look like a lot, but that's our second picture. I just opened it here. And here's how the rest of our night went.
That's a margarita. That's a margarita. Oh, I can hear the frogs. I can hear the frogs. It's cold.
So the storm passed and now it is so cold and both Marshall and I are a little hungover, so today is going to absolutely suck. Someone else's fault but our own, but we'll finally be able to get out of this RV park and back into the woods, and that would be nice. Percy will be a lot happier. He's really getting agitated with me now. He does not like being cooped up in this camper and not having grass outside the door to just hang out in. So he's pretty much just sitting there on asphalt, very sad. He'll be okay though. Percy. Yesterday all these other RVs and horse trailers came in. We are still the smallest travel trailer. You're so nosy. And there's another one. They're having some type of horse show today, but we're gonna be out of here before all that happens.
All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong when you didn't call for help. Let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. Following the birds and bees and all the lights, yeah, we're all affected. Watching, pray, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out.
I turn my back for 2 seconds and you're all tangled. Recently, we had someone ask what we use to dispense our water from our 6-gallon jugs. And if you look closely, you can see the cap of the farthest jug on the right has been shaved to fit the pump. It creates a better fit for it. Not only does it charge using USB, it's super simple to use. Just press the button on top to start and stop. I'll include a link in the description if you're interested. Before fully settling into our campsite, we'll always clean up if needed. We find more times than not trash is left behind from previous visitors. We always try to leave a campsite better than we found it. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and keep an eye out for our next video when we officially leave Kentucky and head to East Tennessee, the first trek on our nomadic journey.